Hi Aries, this is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. I'm here to help you look a little deeper than a traditional tarot reading, and my goal is to divine messages for you that have to do with your soul journey while you are here doing the things that we all do in our day-to-day life and meeting life's challenges and joys. And I always start with what is at the center of the reading, and then we look here at the bottom row, what's going on either in the recent past or what's sort of happening for you now, what's underlying this reading. And then from here forward, we look at the soul aspect of your journey in terms of what's going forward for this month. What are the gifts you are receiving, and what are the things that you were asked by Spirit to pay attention to? So I just want to start here, right at the very top. I'm going to show you this card if I can. This is the Queen of Knowledge. And if you look at this card very closely, this mysterious woman sits suspended in the universe, if you will. And she holds, from a feminine perspective, and it doesn't mean that this indicates a woman. I don't assign gender, and I like to really talk about the energies. So here we have a fertile energy having to do with knowledge, your base of knowledge as a person here in the world. And if you look at what she's doing, she's weaving. She's weaving together all the pieces of knowledge that the universe holds. And so that is the energy that you are being gifted with as you go forward into your month of February. As you probably know, 2017 is a year of new beginnings. A lot of shift is going to be happening. And so I'll be here to talk with you as we go along month to month about your soul progress and the things that will help you as you move forward on the deeper level of your being. Okay? So, let me scroll out a little bit. I just want to highlight that. That's a really beautiful thing to have at the center of your reading. It's a powerful card. And basically, the job of the Queen of Knowledge is to make sure that all of her subjects, her children, if you will, pardon me, are able to access through her weaving and through her magic, able to access the gifts that are being bestowed upon them. That is really a beautiful central message. That's the energy that you have at your disposal in this month of February on a soul level. And then what's underneath here is what is sort of underlying. What is happening for you now? What is underlying this? And let's see if I can scroll in a little bit. So this is the adventure of battle. And if you look at this card, there are some really interesting messages coming through. I'm going to show this to you up close if I can. So we see here some people playing chess. But do you see what's happening? I want to first take a look at, if I can get it up closely enough. The expression on this person's face is a bit quizzical. There's a bit of confusion, perhaps some concern. The surroundings are peaceful, and yet look in the sky. There are two birds. Perhaps they are fighting with each other. So I would say in your mind, they're just hovering above his head. Somewhere in your mind there is a battle going on. And you see this bird, I'll call it a dove, let's say it's a raven and a dove here, has been pierced at the heart and is bleeding. And so there is perhaps you've sustained, some injury on a heart chakra level. However, in the background, the sun is coming up, and the color of the blue sky indicates morning, a fresh beginning, a new start. And I think the message that I'm getting, what's coming through from Spirit about this card is, don't doubt yourself. Appreciate the fact that you may have some concerns and maybe some confusion. I guess the message I'm getting is a little bit of confusion on a mental level about what is happening right now and how you should be going forward. And so what I'm hearing is that's what the reading is going to be talking to you about. But I want you to remember that the energy that you go forward with is this beautiful illustration shows someone who is suspended deep out into the universe, is what the purple and indigo blue color symbolize. So there is something very deep about what's happening for you internally. Perhaps that's what the concern is about on the face of this gentleman in the card. He's playing chess. He's trying to strategically figure out what he should do. That's the message that's coming through. And so let's put these side by side and see what's going on for you on a human level here. This is the Protector of Lore. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me scroll out. I'm used to doing this with folks in person, but I'm learning how to manage the camera. I'm new on YouTube, so I've got a lot of things I'm trying to manage that are new for me, so bear with me, please. So here we have the Protector. And actually, the full name of this card is the Protector of Lore. This is the Sun card. So there are two things coming through about this. And this came out for Virgos last month. You see there's a person here standing what looks like in front of, but actually it's underneath, some hieroglyphics. So this has to do with having the energy of the sun in the aspect, or with the accompaniment of the ancients here in the spiral of life. There is something that is illuminating the place you are in now, or just coming out of in the very recent past. And what I'm getting is, no, this is about going forward in the month of February. Your pathway is being illuminated. That is really beautiful. And while the illumination is happening, the Queen of Knowledge is in the background, helping you weave together all the things that are going to be coming through for you. And so as we move through the month, the Adventure of Art. Let me show you this card as well. Do you see in the sky, the color of that sky? It's a very deep blue. That signifies some transitional journey happening. And the triple spiral of life is there above your head in the sky. And so you are going to be working in an artistic way with the energies that surround you, in line with the Queen of Knowledge, with her guidance, with her support, and with the energy that she brings. And you are being asked to be artistic, or artful, if you will, with the things that are coming through. There is definitely a journey happening, so we'll see what happens as we go through the reading. But something is asking for you to connect on a deeper level in an artistic way with the triple spiral of life. Birth, death, decay, regeneration, and new growth. And here, of course, the changer. So there is, perhaps you've already experienced this. This card indicates either radical or sudden change, and perhaps a way of life being undone, so that you can go forward unencumbered is the message that I'm getting. And this often brings some anxiety, and again, perhaps, pardon me, this is the anxiety we see on this person's face here. So something is happening, but you are in the light, and you are being supported by the foundation of the wisdom and the knowledge that exists. And you are asked to join together in this way and be an artist. And to remain hopeful. If this change is something that is unexpected or difficult to cross the bridge when the change comes, you are being asked to have faith and to know that you are being supported. Okay? So let's look here at what is assisting you at your side. The Renewer. This is really beautiful, Aries. I'm so happy for you. Look at this beautiful card. Do you see the flowers around the cauldron? This is the sacred cauldron, out of which all gifts arise. And again, I want you to take notice that this card also indicates the wisdom that is available from the divine. And the Renewer is here, literally sitting at your side. You are encircled with this beautiful energy. So take heart. If something difficult happens, I want you to know with total clarity that you have actually, here's the message that's coming. You have the ability, and you are being asked to cross over and to make a change and to deal with that in all the artistic ways that you have. Aries people are very creative, and they forge ahead into whatever presents itself to them. That's the message that's coming. So something is going to present itself to you. It may be a shock. It may be a sudden change. It might actually be an internal desire or an internal knowingness that this is a time to renew yourself and to take the next step on your journey, despite your concerns, despite the shock of change. Even if it's an internal change, that you get to a point, part of what I'm hearing is that you will get to a point where you know that it is time for you to move forward, and you are being assured that you will have everything you need to accompany you. So let's see where the soul journey takes you. This is a beautiful reading. This is the Shaper. The Shaper signifies the Triple Mother, who brings life and abundance and assistance to you while you are on your journey of renewal. And here, as you move forward on that journey, this is the foundation of skill. So you are going to be strengthening and honing your skills. You already have a considerable amount of skill available to you that you have developed. So you have the tools inside of you. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. And do not question yourself, but definitely align yourself with the energies that are around you, guiding you. Actually, the word I'm hearing is accompanying you. You are being accompanied by all of the gifts that are available to you in the sacred realm as you continue your journey. And here, what is the outcome? The Keeper of Harmony. And so your journey has a lot to do with internal harmony. And if we look at these things, yes, that is the message that's coming through. That there is perhaps in this moment some disruption in the internal harmony of your being. And it may be because you know you are on this journey, but you are being assured that you will come through this month of February renewed, reshaped, with a strengthening of your internal skill, and come to a place of being very harmonious in your being. And if we're talking on a soul level, I just want to, part of what I'm hearing is to talk about the major arcana and to just point out to you, you have the protector of lore, meaning your own story, what is underlying that, who are the ancestors or the energies of the ancients that are with you as you weave your art and your skill as a human being through a change. But you have the protector, the renewer, the shaper, and the keeper of harmony. This is a very powerful reading. Let's see what the outcome is, and then I'll sit with the cards for a moment and see what other message comes through for you. Okay. This card is the Lover. It is a bit different than the traditional tarot Lover's card. This is the Lover of Devotion. And so you are on an internal journey to increase your ability or bond completely with your ability, to weave your ability. Do you see what sits in this row? You are being renewed with the loving assistance of the Queen of Knowledge. And the result of that is that you will have a greater ability to devote yourself to your gifts, your skills, and whatever the work is that you feel called to do here on the earth. And if ever there was a time when that is needed, it is definitely now, as we all know. So let me just sit with these cards for a moment and see what messages come through. This card speaks to success. You are deepening your skills. You are already, the message is, you are already very skilled. It is time to put aside your anxiety and whatever wounds, heart woundedness you may have, and know that the sun is rising. And whatever the tactical things or the skillful things you need to succeed at the game of life, you will have them. You are sitting here in a place of greenery with the blue sky above you and the sun is rising. And your spirit is flying. It may be wounded. You may feel wounded on some level. I'm hearing the word wounded. Perhaps it is because of this change that is happening or it has happened in the recent past. But the beautiful energy of the Queen of Knowledge, the universe, the feminine energy of the universe that gives life and fertility, is accompanying you to help you weave all of these things together. Bountiful gifts are on their way. And your job is to take the bounty that is being given to you by the spirits, by the universe, by God, whatever word helps you connect to the divine. Here's another thing. So you're going to be using your skills in order to become the keeper of harmony in your own life. That is the message. Do you see the chessboard here as well? Look at the way the color has transformed. This is the color of a vibrant life. With the leaves of abundance. And I'm going to put this up to the camera a little bit. I want you to see the expression there. It is an expression of knowing. So you are on a pathway to increase your knowledge on a heart chakra is what I'm getting, but this is a soul journey. You are going deep. That is the message I'm hearing. This month, in the month of February, some major shift is happening for you. But the sun is shining on you in a way that is aligned with the adventures that you will take concerning the art of life, the art of your inner life. This is the triple spiral of life, and the color blue speaks to some transitory journey through a change. It may be a change of heart, a change of mind. There might be something actually externally happening, but that will cause you to take this journey accompanied by all the powers that be. That's what I'm hearing. That is the message that's coming through. Give me a moment. I just want to listen. This is a very powerful reading. This is a month of significant change, or the beginning of a very significant change for you on a very deep soul level. And you will be increasing your skill through the change and weaving together the strings of all the things that are going to be coming to you. And you will be able to increase your capacity for love in a compassionate way. That is the message. I'd like to pull a rune from my bag of runes to finish out your reading today. And see what has to be said about perhaps the deeper aspect of this. And there we are. Let's see what we got. I'm going to scroll in here. I'm going to open the book. I want to actually read to you from the book about this, because this is not something that a spirit is telling me, don't interpret it. Just read it. So I try to be good. I have Aries rising, and so I'm very forward motion myself, and I have to remind myself sometimes to not be head down, horns forward, if you know what I mean. So let's see. This is the rune of separation. Let's see what that talks about. Well, of course. Okay, so this is a time of separating paths. This is what the cards are saying. You are being supported. You are asked to be artful with life, but there is some transformation happening through a change. Old skins must be shed, outmoded relationships discarded. When you receive this rune, a peeling away is called for. This rune is part of the cycle of initiation. It is a rune of radical severance. The appropriate action here is submission, and quite possibly retreat, knowing how and when to retreat and possessing the firmness of will to carry it out. That's what these two cards are talking about. And that does take skill. You do have the foundation in order to be able to judge for yourself. You will know. The message I'm getting is that you will know in an intuitive way. This is also a rune of acquisition and benefits. The benefits you receive may be an inheritance, and it may be derived from something that you must give up. I'm sorry, I'll scroll back out. Oh gosh, me and this camera. I promise as the months go on, I will get better at this, remembering to manage the camera. I get so involved in the reading and the things that are coming through to me. So I just want to repeat that. The benefits that you receive is a soul inheritance. It may be derived from something that you have to give up. This can be particularly demanding when what you are called upon to abandon is some aspect of your behavior, a part of your cultural inheritance perhaps. For then you must look closely at what until now you have so proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it is your attachment to your position in society, to the work you do, or even to your beliefs about your own nature, the separation called for will free you to become more truly who you are. Aries, this is astounding. I haven't really not seen a reading like this. This year the readings that are coming through are very, very profound. I would love to hear your feedback about this. So please like, share, and definitely comment. I'd like to hear what your experiences are and what's going on for you on a soul basis in your inner landscape. But you are being reshaped. The Shaper is here to help you, to give you abundance, while you are increasing your skill through a change. You are being held. Look at this, side by side. The Shaper, the bringer of abundance, this is the triple mother of the universe, and the keeper of harmony. And you are right in the center. Look at all the ways that you are supported through this journey. So this in the bottom row is just a gentle reminder, I think. No, actually, the Spirit is telling me, stop saying that word. It may not be gentle, I guess is what I'm hearing. Sometimes shift is not gentle, and because we have the changer, it can be very abrupt. You are going deep inside this month. That's what I'm hearing. You are going to be working very deep on a soul level to make the change that you need to make to bring yourself in line with the energies that are coming through for all the people on earth now. That is a message. And so you are being put on notice to just be completely aware and don't doubt yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't create any self-injury through deprecation of self-esteem. And your worries, see his face, he looks very worried, doesn't he? Kind of confused, perplexed. They're playing a game, but he doesn't seem to be having much fun. But the sun is coming up behind him. So whatever it is that may be troubling you now, whatever wound you may have at your heart chakra, and again, I keep coming back to this, I think it has something to do with that. Anytime you are asked to change and let go, that can be experienced as a wound or a loss. But you are being renewed. Your life is being renewed in this way in order to join the other people here on earth that are doing this soul work in a very determined way now because of all the shift that is happening. This is a year of new beginnings. And so clearly you are making a new beginning. But as you make that new beginning, you are being supported in a very extraordinary way. Aries, I wish you well. I hope you have a wonderful month. And please do comment. And as the month goes forward, I would love to hear from you about what some of your experiences are with the Queen of Knowledge at the center of your reading. Thank you. I'll see you next month.